In the quiet after a conversation, we realize how powerful our words are. Each sentence carries a piece of our heart. Chosen with care, words can offer others a place to rest, breathe, and feel understood. Today, offer someone just one gentle sentence. It may be the seed of peace they may. Am I speaking gently? Words carry energy, not just meaning. Two sentences can convey the same idea, yet one heals while the other wounds. Harsh words build walls, gentle speech fosters connection. The Buddha taught that gentleness strengthens rather than weakens, keeping others open instead of defensive. Gentleness is clarity of intention. I care more about understanding than winning. I care more about connection than being right. Speaking in frustration rarely helps. Words should guide, correct, or soothe, not scatter negativity. Ask, will these words help this person grow? Will they lighten their heart? Gentle speech isn't avoiding truth, it's framing it to uplift rather than shame. For example, you always do this wrong. A wound. I know you can do better, let me help. A bridge. Part 2, Explanation and Storytelling. There is a quiet strength in pausing before we speak. A breath, a moment of inward listening, and suddenly the heart becomes clearer. The Buddha offered 5 gentle questions to help us shape our speech with wisdom. Not as rules to restrain us, but as soft reminders to make our words healing rather than harmful. Let us walk through each one, slowly, like stepping stones across a calm river. 1. Is this the right time? Sometimes the truth is like sunlight, warm and illuminating, but even sunlight can hurt eyes that are not ready to open. Imagine trying to explain someone's mistake while they are exhausted, overwhelmed, or burning with anger. Even if your intention is good, the message will not land. Think of a friend who once corrected you at the exact wrong moment. You may not remember their words, but you likely remember how your heart closed. Timing is not about waiting endlessly, it's about caring enough to speak when the other person can truly hear you. The Buddha reminded us that communication is not about releasing our thoughts, but about planting understanding. And every seed needs the right season. 2. Is what I'm saying true? Truthful speech is not just about avoiding lies, it is about standing gently but firmly in honesty. It means refusing to twist facts to win an argument, or exaggerate to make a point. There may be moments when speaking the truth feels uncomfortable. Sometimes, being honest costs us approval or convenience. But truth builds the most precious thing any relationship can hold, trust. Without trust, even sweet words taste bitter. With trust, even difficult words can be held with love. Yet truth must walk hand in hand with patience. The Buddha himself waited for the right moment to speak, even when what he had to say was undeniably true. Honesty without mindfulness becomes sharp. But truth spoken wisely becomes medicine. Part 1, Opening. Sometimes, in the middle of an ordinary day, we find ourselves wishing we could take a few words back. Maybe it happened at the dinner table, or during a hurried conversation before work, a moment when irritation rose faster than our mindfulness. The room fell silent. Someone turned away. And we were left holding the weight of a sentence spoken too soon, too sharply, or without enough care. It is in those small, almost invisible moments that our inner world reveals itself. Words slip out like pebbles tossed into water, and their ripples touch hearts we didn't mean to disturb. The Buddha gently reminded us that speech is not just sound, it is action. It shapes our relationships, influences our inner peace, and carries the power to either brighten someone's day or dim it. Just as a gardener chooses the right season and the right soil for planting, we too are invited to choose the right moment, the right tone, and the right intention when we speak. In Buddhist teachings, there are 5 quiet questions we can ask ourselves before our lips begin to move, 5 soft lanterns that help illuminate whether our speech is kind, wise, and timely. They were originally taught for moments when we need to correct or guide someone, but they blossom beautifully in every corner of daily life. So today, let us walk slowly into this teaching, exploring how mindful speech can soften conflicts, deepen connection, and help us become a peaceful refuge for those around us.